Yay, fixed it. Gotta love it when I fix stuff. Mm-hmm. I'm in here with myself. Let's give myself a thumbs up. How about that? Okay, I have on my glasses. I'm live. I'm live, darling. Come to the live. Hi, Emily. Forgive my cup there. I'm still drinking on my Sonic drink earlier. My Sonic out here in the country finally got their slushy machine fixed. So I got me a really big one earlier, so I'm still drinking on that. I am doing so much better than I was last night. I've had food today. A burger anyway. And we have planned to have some dinner here in a little while. Johnny's going to cook us some pork steak and some shells and cheese. So we're going to actually have a meal. We had to go to the grocery store. We didn't have very many groceries here. I guess I'd been kind of not wanting to go to the grocery store because I didn't want to tote a bunch of groceries to the new, I didn't want to have to pack up a bunch of cold food and then take it over to the other house. Oh, tacos. Oh, yes. Tacos is one of my favorite meals. Absolutely favorite meal. Yes, I love tacos. Homemade tacos. Now, Taco Bell does a good soft taco supreme. Don't get me wrong. I do like their soft taco supremes. But nothing beats a homemade crunchy taco with a little lime juice on top. Mm-hmm. Yes, yes, yes. There was a lady back in Arkansas that got me with the lime juice years and years ago. Hey, Daniel. I'm afraid I was out and about and didn't get to attend your auction. I hope it went well. I did post it on my community page. I hope that helped a little bit. Yeah. Hi there, Be Creative. I did get a haircut today. I don't know if y'all could tell. I did go get a haircut, get it off my neck. It was bothering me. We got Johnny scalped. He got all his hair cut off, his beard too. He looks like a totally different person. Awesome. I'm really glad. I hope you got enough for your festival. I've been really praying that everything would go well and y'all would have enough to have a really good trip. A safe trip and a productive trip. Pardon me while I slurp on that. It's my favorite drink. Can't go wrong with a slushie from Sonic. Yeah, me and Johnny, I took him to the barber shop first and got him all, got his ears lowered, as we say here in the South. Oh, Windows security dismissed. Thank you. But got him all taken care of at the barber shop, and then We went and got us a burger, and then we went over to the house, and there's been progress. I can now get through the front door without having to go sideways. A lot of money. Oh, good. A lot of money. A lot of money's good. It's good to raise a lot of money. You're going to need it. If I had had it, I would have sent it to you, I promise. But it's going to take everything I got to do this move to the other house. I tell you who would like my new bedroom? That's Crystal from Bag O' Day, because guess what? It's brown. It's painted brown. But that's okay. Me and my mom were talking before I got on here, and she and I got a plan for we're going to call it the YouTube corner. We're gonna decorate a corner of it for my recording, and that's gonna be the beach corner. Because I really love the beach and anything to do with the beach, and I love probably in the next couple of weeks. Especially if he keeps making progress like he's made since Saturday. I mean, he's made a ton of progress since Saturday. It mainly is the cleaning. But I bought some cleaning supplies today. I'm not above going over there and doing the cleaning myself. I just have to take my breathing machine and some gloves and cleaning supplies and a good chair. And I have to, sit and clean, and then probably take a breathing treatment, and then sit and clean, and then take a breath. I'm just not in as good a shape as I once was, so I have to kind of take it in spells. But I know one thing, I'm not going over there to do any cleaning before I put an air conditioning in one of them windows. I love the beach. And really, if someone like just said, let's go dress you out and pick out your wardrobe, what kind of clothes would you like to pick out? I would pick out boho chic clothes. Yep. I would pick out long dusters and, just nice baggy, but colorful clothes, Yeah. Even though I'm not much on jewelry, but I do like the boho chic stuff. Yeah, no AC. Yeah. But that house is so well insulated and has so much shade that it was really not that bad in there. But with an air conditioner, yeah, I could work in there if it had an air conditioner. So I'm going to Lowe's next time before I go over there next time, and there will be an air conditioner put in that living room before I start working. But I don't mind once he gets all his work stuff out of there and whatever. But his wife had planned to do some cleaning in there, but then she got a really bad ear infection, and it kind of took her down for a little bit. So I'm hoping that she feels up to it, because she's in pretty decent physical shape. So, and it was her mess to begin with. Him and her's the one that left it in that kind of shape and left it sitting up for years. So it's really their mess to clean up, but I want to live there, and I really want to live there badly, so I'm willing to do some cleaning to make that happen. So I'm not above it. I'm not one of those people that, oh no, that's not my job, I'm not going to do that. No, I'll put my rubber gloves, and I'll sit in a chair and sit in front of areas and scrub and clean, and then get up and move to the next area and scrub and clean, and then I'll go take a breathing treatment because I'll need one. But yeah, I'll need some AC. But he did put a ceiling fan in my bedroom and in the living room. Really nice one in the living room. And so he definitely made progress. So, but yeah, we'll probably have to take the dogs and let them play in the yard while we're working, because I don't want to leave them here in the house all that time that we're over there. I'm assuming it might be a while if we're doing all that cleaning. I may have to take them with me. But yeah, my room is brown over there. So no, there will be at least one corner that is bright and turquoise and sunshiny colored. Me and Mama were talking about ways to deck out the wall in that corner. We talked about if we wanted to actually paint that corner, or if we just wanted to drape something over the wall, you know, kind of tack something up on the walls. And, you know, just, you know, we even talked about getting like a really nice shower curtain and using that as a backdrop, because you can't tell it's a shower curtain if you can't see the little spot at the top, you know. And some of them shower curtains are really nice. Yeah, get them used to it. Yeah. Yeah. But there's a really nice little area that they're going to have that they can just run freely. I just can't wait to see their faces. I really can't. I know what Theo's going to do. He's going to go, you know, pee in every spot he could pee in. And then he's just going to, you know, lay flat and roll around in the grass a little bit and then find the sunniest spot he can find in and just lay there like a potato. That's his mentality. He just lays there like a potato. Just go turn him every now and then. We pick on him and call him a potato sometimes because his little belly's kind of like a potato. You know you. Yeah, a dog's life. Most definitely a dog's life. Oh. But yep. Hey Johnny, come here a minute. I did get my landscape, my phone to work properly. Last night I couldn't get it to work right, but I did get it to work right today. I had to uninstall and reinstall YouTube on my phone for it to work right. Sit down. Y'all want to see Johnny's new do or lack of do? There he is. Y'all remember what he looked like last night, or some of y'all that was in here? No beard, no hair. Just sweet, good-looking boy. He's now nice and cool now. No hair, just nice and cool. All right, baby, you can go back to your game. What? What? Axel giving me a kiss. He doesn't give everybody kisses. It took him a long time to where he liked to give kisses. I know it. Go lay down, boo. Go lay down. Yeah, he is such a good sport. My oldest son saw him after his haircut and he said, "Dang, Mom, you didn't leave him any hair." I said, "Well," I said, "he won't need a haircut for the rest of the year." His hair grows slow. Really slow. My oldest son, he needs a haircut every other month. But Johnny, it'll take 6 months for that to grow back. But mine, I just got the back of mine cut off. I don't know if y'all can tell. I just got the back of mine cut off. Slobbery kisses. Yeah, Axel's not too bad with the slobber, but he will give you a sweet little kiss. Theo, on the other hand, his are slobbery. Theo is the slobberer, but Axel, he's more conservative with the slobber. His are more just like he just licks his tongue out the tip of his mouth and just gently licks you. He doesn't like do the whole tongue. His is very gentle. The only thing he's not gentle with is when you're sharing food. You better watch the tips of your fingers. He's very food motivated. But that's a lab for you. Oh, I did want to share. She's not in here. I guess she hadn't got the notice that I was going live yet. But Sue, I can't pronounce what Mama Sue is. I think she's listed on here as Sue and then Mama Sue. But she blessed me with she got a hold of my Amazon wish list. I've since removed it because we're moving and I didn't want anybody sending me anything else. But she got a hold of my Amazon wish list and sent me these. This is a set of clover crochet hooks that I had on my Amazon wish list. I have a couple of these hooks, but I didn't have all of these hooks. And so she sent me these, God bless her. So now I don't have to be afraid of getting the skinny yarn because I have the hooks to work with them. So it goes from a 2.0 all the way up to a 6.0. And so now I have all the hooks that I need to work with just about any kind of yarn. Yes, that's really nice of her. It's the brushed metal, so it's not the slick metal. And they're pretty much in line. I don't know if any of y'all worked with the clover hooks. The clover hooks I love. I absolutely love them. And but they're in line, but they're not like terribly pointy to where they split your yarn. They don't split your yarn. And but they're wonderful to work with. They really are. They're very comfortable, especially if you have carpal tunnel like I do. I'm gonna get into the water now. I had Johnny put water in here. I go to the doctor, back to my regular doctor next Tuesday, and hopefully I've lost some more weight. I feel like I've lost some more weight because even my elastic waist shorts have gotten baggy on me, and that's really saying something because that hadn't happened. So I think I've probably lost another at least 5 pounds. As long as I didn't put that original 7 back on, I'm happy. And my glasses are all dirty again. But I'm hoping by the time I got this place buttoned up, I'm thinking it's Wednesday. I could probably have this place buttoned up by Sunday. Ready to go. And everything packed up that I can, possibly pack up that we don't need for everyday use. And hopefully by Sunday he's got things over there to where I can start moving things. Hey, KD. Hi there, Miriam? Yeah, Mirren. Thank you. Thank you for saying, Mirren. I'm afraid our lovely little stuffies are in a box with the printer. Todd and Albert. Sorry, it took me a second. My brain is still. I went to my pulmonary doctor today and have to do labs and another CT scan. Oh, man. I hadn't been going to no pulmonary doctor. I don't need them increasing no medicine on me. Yeah, I've been packing. Yeah. I got to do some more. I'm going to wait till the sun goes down a little bit and it's cooler in here. That way I don't overdo it with the... Yeah, Todd and Albert, they are in a box keeping the printer company. Oh, blood clots. Oh, my goodness. No. Yeah, you got to be careful with blood clots. That is not fun. No, Emily, I've been messing around with too much dust lately. That's why when I went over to the house today, I just found me a spot to sit, and I just sat there and just kind of looked around. I let the boys take some stuff out of the van that we put in there last night. We took the fishing poles over there. My oldest son was like, why are we taking the fishing poles over there? I said, because if I get one more question about these fishing poles, I'm going to throw them outside. Well, we're going to pray that you're healed up from these blood clots, Emily. We're going to call that done, and the Lord's going to take care of you, darling. We're going to put that in God's hands. He's the great healer. He can take care of that. Oh, goodness, 102. See. Well, currently my computer says it's 97 here. Well, I'll add you to the prayer list when I redo the pre-records for the devotionals, you'll be on the list, darling. And so, and lots of my devotional watchers are in this chat now. So everybody will remember to pray for you when they do their prayers. And we'll get you healed, darling. And the more praying for you, the more powerful the prayers are. Lord knows Miss Donna Duran is still here when the doctor said months ago that she was not going to be here still, and she is still kicking. So I attribute that to all the prayers that we have been praying for her all these months, that I continue to bring her forth and ask folks to pray for her, and she is still here. So if we can do that for Miss Donna, we could definitely do that for you, darling. It is powerful, prayer is. Doctors can't explain it. There's no explanation for it in science. And we talked, I don't know how, Katie might remember last night we were talking about some of the channels that, and I'm probably horning in on one of them's live now, but that's all right, she'll live. That the storm rolled through earlier, and it dropped the temps down to a little still 81, but before the rain it was around 100. Yeah, we had that happen last week. We had some rain here last week, but it was short-lived. And of course July is only leading to August, and August is our hottest month here in Louisiana. And that August is really when we start getting, hey Jelly, I'm doing great, babe. I'm doing great. Glad you could come back and see me again. Yeah, I did. I made a little washcloth. I didn't bring it over here with me. I made a little washcloth before I went to bed last night. I'll probably end up making some more and using them as I'm scrubbing on stuff over there. Yeah, hurricane season. That's what I was getting up to. Yeah, August is really when hurricane season kicks up. And so we'll alternate between really like hot weather and then rain, like torrential rain. And so it'll be like super hot and then torrential rain. So I'm hoping that we get into the house and everything gets all set up and straight, before that. But there's so much shade and insulation at that place. Even with it being, in the upper 90s today, the insulation in one window up over there was keeping us from dying on the inside of that house. Even that, and it was still not too terribly bad. So I know I'm taking an air conditioner over there. If I'm going to go over there and do a bunch of cleaning, I'm definitely going to go by Lowe's and buy me an window air conditioner, and put it in the window before I start doing that. Well, hi, Gwen. There's one of our prayer warriors. Emily's dealing with some health issues with blood clots in her lung. We need to, remember her in our prayers, Gwen. We need to lift her up. See, I know who the prayer warriors are on my channel. I know who they are. Yeah. I think that's it's important when you have a YouTube channel is to know your audience, know your subscribers, and know who they are, know things about them, remember things about them. And I know my channel's still very small, but I hope that the good Lord will bless me with a continued good memory and to remember, things about individual details about people that interact with my channel, so that I can continue that personal touch with my people. Even if it grows to two to how many ever the good Lord decides, however big the channel decides to get, whatever the good Lord has in store for us in this channel, I just hope that he blesses me with continued good memory and continued closeness with y'all, because this matters more to me than anything, I think, because this is how I like to be treated when I go visit someone's live, is for them to remember my name, remember things we previously talked about in a live, because to me that's a personal touch. That means that you actually care about what that person has to say. Thank you, Gwen. I appreciate that. Well, that's all I want to be. That's all I ever wanted to be. Oh, it's your Thursday. Oh, okay. Well, it's Wednesday here, right? She's in Singapore, y'all. Totally different time zone. I just feel blessed that she graces us with her presence. You thought it was Tuesday. Thursday morning exactly. All right. Well, it's breakfast time. What's for breakfast? Pancakes. Or you put teriyaki in the pancakes. I love me some teriyaki. I'm being funny. That's right. It makes you smile. I just think that that's what's missing in our world, is that personal touch with the people. We're so out of touch with each other. We're just so out of touch. Even if it's over the internet. You need to know that when you go into someone's channel and you invest your time and energy in a live chat, that person cares that you came into their chat. It makes you want to go back. Exactly right. I mean, I'm not monetized yet. I will be one of these days, but I'm not yet. But I'm not going to let it go to my head when I am. I have seen channels that they work so hard to get monetized, and then they get monetized, and next thing you know, you don't see but 1 or 2 videos a month from them. And before they got monetized, you're seeing them 2 or 3 times a week. There you go. God is missing. Cynthia Joyful, I'm probably messing her channel name up. But y'all know who I'm talking about. Cynthia with Joyful Creations, or whatever. Yeah, y'all know who I mean, because she's very, very well loved. She's got it right. She's got it right. She is a blessing. She is a blessing. And she's got a ministry. She don't just have a channel. She's running Bible studies, and she's a ministry. I don't know if she sees herself that way, but that's exactly what she is. She's a ministry. And she ministers to me. She ministers to so many, strictly by being such a witness to God, just a Joyful Creations. That's it. Okay, Cynthia. Yeah. And she's amazing. And she's a shining example of what we all should strive to be. Is what really God wants us to be, is a witness to him, a witness to what he's done and what he can be in your life. Yeah, it's a real commitment to have it active and be on it a lot. It is. And I mean, I struggle with that. I'll be the first to admit I struggle with that. Because some days I don't want to be in front of this phone, in front of this camera, So you may just see, you know, the pre-recorded, you might see days where all you see is my pre-recorded devotionals, you know, and those are days where I'm just not feeling very well. But that's why that's why I pre-record the devotional, so at least there's something going out, you know. I don't want to not have something going out at, you know, those devotions. Some people really depend on those devotionals for their little dose of Jesus per day, you know. Oh yeah, it happens sometimes. Well, you know, it's easier for people like me who don't have small children. I don't have small children. I don't have a regular job, you know. So it'll be a little easier for me to devote time to this channel, you know, especially when I get moved and I have a devoted area strictly for recording and creating content. You know, it'll be a whole lot easier to do that. I mean, and just like Llama Mama Kayla, she has a whole room devoted to creating content. So that it's a lot easier for her to create a video per day because she has a whole room devoted to creating content. You know, Crystal with Bag O'Day, she has a room devoted to creating content. You know, when you have a whole room set up or an area set up strictly for creating content, and there's nothing, she does pre-recorded. Yeah, she does a lot of pre-recorded. Cinema Stitches does. She does. She look like a hot mess half the time, but she does a lot of pre-recorded. But you know what? That looking like a hot mess stuff, that's really, really her. You know what I mean? She doesn't fake it for anyone. She's just really her. What you see is what you get. And I think that has a place in our world, you know. There's so many people being pretty and fake and all made up and all perfect every day, and every video they're all made up and they're all perfect and not a hair out of place, and everything's all matchy and perfect, and they're just as fake. They get off the camera and they cuss like a sailor and they treat everybody poorly, and then they get on the camera and they act all fake. But not Jennifer at Cinema Stitches. She is who she is, and who you get in front of that camera is who she is. So that is awesome. And that's me and who you see in front of this camera in front of you, that's who you get. That's who I am. I don't pretend to be anything I'm not. And yeah, I'm wearing a tank top. You could see my tattoos today. My former co-workers used to pick on me and call it the tattoo show. I know it. In your next house, you will need a yarn room. Exactly right. When you hit a record, yeah. I used to have a phone voice when I did customer service and tech support. I used to have a phone voice too. I had a way of taking the accent out of my voice. Don't ask me how I did it, but I did it. I could get on that phone and say, "Thank you for calling AT&T. This is Amanda. How may I help you?" I get off that phone and talk just as country as I could talk. But see, right there, you couldn't tell that was me at all, could you? But I did, yeah. Yep. There you go. Who's calling? Who they get? Exactly right. And then I used to do customer service for Wells Fargo Home Mortgage. So, thank you for calling Wells Fargo Home Mortgage. This is Amanda. How may I help you? Could you tell I was Southern? No, you could not. Yeah. It would just depends on who I ended up talking to. If I talked to someone Southern, I was Southern. If I talked to someone that was from up north, I would take it out of my voice to make them feel more comfortable. I would just try to sound as most intelligent as I could so they would feel more comfortable. Because the more Southern you sound to a northern, to certain, not all northern people, I don't want to step on anybody's toes, but certain northern people that have certain stereotype opinions of Southern people, when they hear a Southern voice and they're calling tech support, they immediately think that you're a hillbilly and you don't know nothing about how to fix their problem. So, thank you for calling AT&T. I'ma fix you right up. That's what they think. Exactly, backwoods country bumpkin. They think they're calling somewhere in backwoods, Arkansas, and that you're wearing overalls and, got a tumbleweed sticking out your mouth. And I'm glad you can understand a Southern accent too, Jelly. Yes, Northern people have accents too. And I can usually pick it out where they're from. After you've done 10 years of call center work, you learn where people are from. Yep. Yeah, you learn where people are from. Like there was a lady that called from Trinidad, and I had talked to a few people from Trinidad before, and it's a beautiful accent. I just think I think people from Trinidad have some of the most beautiful accents. And she got to talking, and I said, I bet you're from Trinidad, aren't you? And she said, how did you know? And I said, it's that beautiful accent. I said, there's just something about it. Just something about it. It is unmistakable. Ooh, I'm going to have to put some lotion on that leg. It's hurting. Now, I might ought to. Yeah, it is yeah. American cartoons, yep. Oh, I bet you that thumbnail of that big rooster that I put on the giveaway video, I bet you recognized him then. Well, I say it's hot. And that's a proper representation of his voice too. I say it's hot. But the army moved me south. Oh, yeah? Oh, well. There are worse things in the world than having a southern accent. I told you I had many people growing up tell me that that I should have been a comedian. Because I can make a joke out of nothing. Absolutely nothing. Because sometimes it's better to laugh than cry. Are you standing guard over there, Theo? This is why I don't wash that window sitting behind that's behind me over there on that couch. Because he puts his nose to it and licks the window. And then like 5 minutes after I wash that window, it looks like I hadn't touched it. It's like defeats the whole purpose. And I thought I was going to put a sectional in the new house's living room. But after we got to looking at the living room layout today, we decided we would just put a couch and maybe like a recliner in there. So, I'm definitely going to put probably a love seat in my bedroom. Because it's big enough for my queen size bed and a love seat. And maybe even another chair in there. It's a big room. It's a big room. I'm tickled to death. It used to be a den. The bedroom that I'm gonna have, it used to be a den, but they made it into a master bedroom. But it also has the water heater, the washer and dryer, and a bathroom, and the back door. So, but that's okay. I will be fine. I will make it work because it's better than what I got now. No, not yet. I'm going to get new furniture. Yeah, well, not new furniture. I can't afford new furniture, but I'm going to hit up my Marketplace. I got some couches saved from Marketplace, and there's some that I got my eye on. So I'd like to get a blue, probably a blue couch and love seat, but I'm really not that picky. As long as it doesn't stink and it's not not too not holy or tore up or anything, that'll be fine. That's right. Won't have to go far to wash my clothes because there's a working washer and dryer there, so I won't have to go to the laundromat anymore. I will do a house tour as soon as I can. Yep. But right now it's so filthy. I would just be really embarrassed to show it right now. It's just so filthy. I thought about it today and I was like, I got to look at it and I was like, oh, it's just so filthy. And when I say filth, I mean filth. This looks like a house that it's just literally, it was filthy before they let it set up. Because it was just dirty before they let it set up for years. They said 2 years, but it looks more like 5 years that it set up. And then it was dirty before they let it set up. And while it was setting up, it got rats. So, rats that did their business in every corner of it. So, that's why it's in the shape that it's in. He's repaired all the damage that the rats have done, but it's cleaning up after it. It doesn't smell. I mean, it's been aired out pretty good, but it's going in and sanitizing everything and cleaning up the grime and but well, you're right. You're right. I could do that. You're right. I could do that. I just get so embarrassed by stuff like that. I really do. Yeah, before and after. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a real good point. I just get embarrassed. I really do. Like I couldn't take a picture of this place because it's so run down and so dirty, and I'm a terrible housekeeper. So it's cluttered and there's stuff stacked everywhere and it's awful. There's no way. I would crawl into a ball and never be seen again. But I'm turning over a new leaf when we get to that. We're purging a lot of things. So things that we have here and are not going over there. So, like these old torn up couches are not going, things that make this place look like it looks are not going over there. So, that's right. Yeah, I mean, you can see all my good stuff is packed away. This table over here has been cleaned off. And the fishing pole's not over here anymore. They're over there at the other house. And under here has been cleared out, but y'all can't see that part. But I did buy some cleaning stuff, and I got a little skein of that scrubology stuff. I guess I'll have to look up a tutorial on how to make a scrubby with it, and so that I can use it when I go over there. So it didn't make no sense to buy scrubbies when I can make scrubbies. There you go. What if it doesn't sell, just take it to Goodwill and donate it. That's the best course of action. Johnny, whenever you want to start supper.
Yeah, I'm just about to start that.
Love you.
Love you.
Johnny's our cook. He's amazing. But just put some of that mesquite barbecue sauce on it. That'd be awesome.
No season?
Yeah, you don't have to season it. Just put the barbecue sauce on it.
Alright.
Just, put some on and then use a spoon to kind
of... use a spoon to spread it all around.
Mm-hmm. And flip it over and do the same on the other side.
Yeah.
Be perfect. The sandpaper one. It's the stuff from Hobby Lobby. I had some in my 500 subscriber giveaway box that was left over from the Sharing My Blessings giveaway. There was some in that one too. And so I kept one little skein of it. I bought several skeins that day, and I split it between I put some in the Sharing My Blessings giveaway, and then I put some in the 500 subscriber giveaway, and then I kept one. Because I ran out of room in the boxes. so so I put what I could in the boxes, and then I kept one. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna use it when I actually scrub with it. I figured I'd use gloves, but I don't know if I'll have to use gloves to crochet with it. But I got to find a tutorial. I want to say that Creative Grandma has a tutorial. Someone has a tutorial on how to make scrubbies with it, but I figure it's probably just a round, just a round scrubby. I could probably figure it out myself. I'm not in it. I mean, I don't need tutorials for everything. Oh, okay. But the other stitches are, I never moved before, so I don't know how trying work is to move, because I've been living in this apartment for more than 20 years. Wow. Well, when I move this time, I plan on living there at least 20 years, if good Lord permitting. I'll live there until I go to the old folks home. I figure another 20 years and I'll just check myself into a nursing home or an assisted living facility, so that my boys don't have to worry about me anymore. Something like that. I don't know. I'll be 70. No, what? No, 68. Yeah, 68. I'm sorry, honey. We only speak English in here. You gonna have to speak English, darling. Nope. Nobody speaks Spanish in here. Sorry. Only English. Speak English or get out. I'm not trying to be ugly, but that's just how it is. Oh, there we go. Okay. And we'll give them a minute. They'll either speak English or they'll leave. I can always put them in timeout. Apparently I could do that. There's not enough people in here to really... Yeah, just work in the round, or you can get a square. I've made face scrubbies in the round with cotton. Oh, I'm not sad, Jelly. Honestly, I'm not. I'm glad that I have a plan at least. At least I know what I'll do with myself when I get that age. You know, I told my boys that as long as I can still feed and shower and bathe myself, to just find me a nice, you know, place where that they take decent care of me, and you know, and allow me access to dogs, you know, then that'll be okay. And Yarn, of course. But I mean, I'm a very realistic and practical person, and I don't expect my children to give their life up for me, you know, or you know, I do expect at least my oldest son to go and make himself a family, you know, and I don't want him to give up his life with his partner and his children to come to take care of me or whatever, you know. I really don't, you know. And Johnny is going to want his own life with friends and a partner, or possibly a partner, you know, and I don't want him, you know, having to take away from them to come take care of me, you know. Okay, Bonnie, welcome in. So, you know, I just prefer that while I can still feed myself, dress myself, and bathe myself, but still have health issues, that I be in a place where my health issues can be monitored, and I can, and you know, and someone that can make sure that I get regular meals, and you know, and taken care of. So that's why when I hit about 70, I would just prefer to go live in an assisted living place, you know, and be taken care of there, you know, and not be a burden to my family. I mean, that may not be, I mean, that may not be the choice of a lot of other people, but that's my choice. If I, you know, it really just depends on where things are, you know, in my kids' lives and my life and what have you. But I just, if my health is like it is right now and I can manage it on my own, and everything's kosher, then I'm okay to stay on my own and what have you. But if my health deteriorates like a lot of people's does when they get to be that age, and I require more monitoring, more health monitoring, then, you know, I would just rather be in a facility that can do that. I don't want it to take away from my kids. Yeah, I don't want to, yeah. There you go. Exactly right, Emily. I agree. Yeah, don't use up any ground for me. Cremate me, you know. Take my ashes to some of the places that I didn't get to go. You know, things like that. Oh, we got to get on a different subject. But because once the breath leaves my body, I will no longer be here. I will be in the arms of my Savior, Jesus. I will be with my Jesus. And hopefully that'll happen when I'm about 90. Oh, well, I already have plenty of health issues. So that's why I'm trying to lose some weight now, so that I can lessen my health issues. Me and Johnny both agreed that we want to start doing a little bit more as far as exercising, and incorporate some more vegetables into our diet, and get control of our weight. And I figure by the time my Medicare kicks in, they make you wait 2 years once you get your disability. They make you wait 2 years to get your Medicare. And after 2 years, Medicare will pay for weight loss surgery. So, and most weight loss surgeons want you to lose like anywhere from 40 to 60 or 70 pounds before they'll even do the surgery on you. So I figure if I could lose at least about 60 pounds between now and the 2 years, maybe I can qualify for that weight loss surgery that Seta just had. To make all of the crap. Most definitely, right? To 457. We got too much to do to leave. I hear you. Oh, goodness. I should have put a pillow behind me. That's why my love seat or whatever I'll be sitting on to do my recording over yonder is going to be as comfortable as possible. I can just see us now. Petrified. We're going to be petrified, still trying to crochet. Break out the lacquer and paint ourselves with lacquer so that we can still be crochet. You remember that movie? I forget who's in it now, but it's called Death Becomes Her. Have any of y'all seen that movie? I think it's Goldie Hawn, I think Meryl Streep is in it. Yeah, Meryl Streep and Goldie Hawn, yeah. And it's called Death Becomes Her. And oh my goodness. Better care. Yeah, it's a good movie. We're gonna be at the gates asking where St. Peter where the yarn is. Well, you know, I have this idea that when as Christians, that when we pass away, that we all get our own idea of heaven. So if we go on that idea, that we all get our version of heaven when we get to heaven, then my idea of heaven is a room full of my favorite yarns. And that I have unlimited energy to crochet all the wonderful, most complicated crochet items that I never got to crochet. Oh my goodness, your yarn shelves are up to the ceiling. Oh, no more stuff to make. Oh my goodness. Oh, so you already living your yarn dreams. You wish you had 4 more arms. I hear you. I hear you. I can already smell that barbecue. He put it in the oven. Barbecue pork steak. We don't eat pork chops. Pork chops are too tough. They're too hard for me to eat. So we eat pork steak. It costs about the same. And pork steak is way more tender. We have it about once a month. No, it is not healthy. But yes, it is delicious. And where is Sue? I can't believe she's not in here. She must not be where she can get in. And that burger we ate at noon today is long gone. I guess they felt bad about the slushie machine being broke so long at my Sonic, because when I opened the Sonic app, it offered me a free burger with a purchase. So I only had to pay for 1 burger. Y'all ever had that happen? You get a free coupon. Oh, I know what I wanted to show y'all. I found something for the straps for the purses that I plan on making. that I'm still kind of working on a little bit. This is the same stuff that they use for dog leashes and stuff. It's cotton. What in the world is... Oh, that's just a bit of fluff. Okay. But it's the same. It's made out of cotton. And I think probably nylon. I think it's cotton and nylon. But it's just... And I got it in white and in black. But I got like... I think there's supposed to be 10 yards. There's supposed to be 10 yards in each roll. But you see the black is longer than the white, right? I already sent a terrible review. I didn't want to go through doing a return, but I did leave a nasty review. I do love my Sonic app. Yes, yes, yes. It's for purses. I'm gonna use my Granny Square purses. My mom and I my mom's gonna put liners in the purses. Like that little gray one that I made, the gray, did you see the gray one, Jelly? Hold on a second. I'll grab it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. Alrighty. Like this one. Like this one that I made. My mom's we're gonna get some material. We're gonna go to Joann's probably in the next. Canvas straps. Yes, canvas straps. Yeah, this is the little square one. Yep. And so we're gonna go to Joann's and see if we can find some fabric to go in here for liners. And then we'll put some little straps on here. And I have some little latches in a box in my room somewhere. And there we go, a pretty little purse. Well, hi there, Cindy. Well, my mother has a sewing machine, so it's easier for her to do the lining on her end. I can't sew a straight line to save my life. So, but they come in this little Ziploc, these rolls of canvas strapping. I think I paid a little under $20. And there's like 10, well, the black one, of course, definitely has 10 yards. But the white one, probably not. But that's okay. I'll just order from a different seller on Amazon next time. But it was more or less, I just wanted to see if that's exactly the material I was looking for or not. And it's definitely the material I was looking for. You know, you just have these ideas in your head and you just need to see something in your hands to see if that's exactly what you were looking for. And it was exactly what I was looking for. Scrap fiber. Oh, it's 75% off. Oh, I'm going to have to go get Mama tomorrow then. I got to go get Mama tomorrow. If they fix her elevator. She lives on the 2nd floor, and her elevator's been out like almost a month now. They had some sort of pipe bust, and it flooded the area where the elevator is, and it hasn't worked since. But thinner than, I don't know. They feel the same exact. They feel exactly the same. I don't know, but they feel exactly the same. And I'm drinking water tonight, y'all. I think I'm a bit dehydrated, so I gotta make sure I get to doing better. I don't want to get puffy and swollen. I go back to the doctor Tuesday, and I don't want to gain any of my weight back. Sometimes they can find an ugly purse for cheap, but the strap will look good. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, sometimes you can get, get those at Goodwill. I don't know. I just like the idea of having a fresh strap for, new purses. Yeah, I just like having something fresh that no one else has had their hands on. Nice and clean. With the era that we live in with COVID and all that, I just think a nice clean strap that no one else has had their hands or germs on, I think that will appeal to people. Brand new purse, brand new straps, brand new everything. You know, yeah. I mean, and basically, I just want them to be able to, put the purse in the wash and lay it out to dry. You know, I want them to be able to do that. And so by the time I fix that little metal latch and everything, it won't budge. So I want to make sure that, you know, that they have something that they can lightly, even if they just hand wash it, I want them to be able to do that, you know, and then lay it out to dry. Something that they can, have for a while. But I saw something, I forget which, I think it was maybe a Candy with Blue Eyes Style, or no, it wasn't. It was Franny with Franny Square, or I think that might have been her, that might be the channel that it is. But she had a video about seeing crochet purses for like thousands of dollars, like really high end crocheted purses, and she's like, we can make these purses. We don't have to pay thousands of dollars for these purses. And she showed you how to make a really pretty purse for very inexpensive. So she kind of put me, on that track. I think that maybe inadvertently put me on that track, but I wanted, of course, had to do it my way. So I found some canvas straps on Hobby Lobby too. It was their fall clearance event, I think. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, there's a ways to doing it, but Christmas is coming up, and I figure by then we probably get at least a half a dozen of these things made, and make some decent Christmas money. Maybe they'll have some PlayStation 5s by then. I, you know, I'm just not a person who looks for people to hand me anything, so I'm just trying to find a way to make something that I can maybe sell for a pretty high, pretty decent amount, so that I can save up and get Johnny a PlayStation 5 for Christmas. And Will's on his own. I'm going to finish Will's blanket for Christmas, but I really want to get Johnny a PlayStation 5 for Christmas. So that's what this drive to make these purses is about, is to make something really nice, a really nice product that I can sell at a really decent price, that I can start stacking and saving, putting back money to eventually get him that PlayStation 5. So that's what I'm trying to do. Find something, and it might not just be purses that I sell. I may have to come up with other things that I make and sell to, to put money back to do that, because those things are not cheap, and they're, I don't know what's going on with the supply chain and not being able to get them. But when I had my back pay, I could afford to buy one, and I looked high and low and couldn't find one. I looked high and low and couldn't even find a brand new PlayStation 4, because I just said, well, let me get a new PlayStation 4 and put it back in case his current one goes bad. I probably would do online, and maybe Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace maybe, because they don't typically charge, and Etsy charges. And I put my loom knitted hats on Etsy last year, and got bupkis. Nothing, absolutely nothing, not one sale. And I had them priced at like $10, and not one hat sold. So I was just frustrated big time. So that's why this time I'm trying to come up with something very unique and very well done so that, you know, maybe this time I got something that I can really, you know, really make a buck on, make a decent amount on. Because the hats, I guess, were just too generic. Or I didn't know what I was doing when I set it up. I don't know. And I don't know nothing about going to a craft show. That my anxiety would probably go through the roof if I tried to do that. We do have things here locally. We have craft things here. We have like farmers market type things where people do sell some of their stuff. So I mean, there are other ways that I'm probably gonna have to look into. Yeah, I don't know. I know a lot of people have success on Etsy, but a lot of people don't either. But maybe I'll try it again. And you're gonna have to tell me your name because I'm not gonna just keep calling you Be Creative. I don't feel right just calling you Be Creative. Oh, that smells so good, John.
Right?
I wish y'all had smell-o-vision. Name.
And some Chelsea cheese to go with it.
Smell-o-vision. Yeah, hit and miss on what sells, yeah. Pam. Pam. I like that. Yeah. You're not into the smell-o-vision, Emily?
Or just make them hungry.
Yeah, probably just make them hungry. One of my, there's a lady on Instagram that lives just like a couple of towns over from me that has bought some of my stuff that I've made. Her name's Pam. And I'm looking any day. She's gonna send me a message. She's gonna want to buy that rainbow shawl. I just know it. She's already liked it. I'm just waiting for the message. Because anytime she likes something because it's very rare for her to like one of my items on Instagram. But when she does, she usually follows it up with an inbox message saying, "Is that for sale?" She's done it with paintings. She's done it when I was loom knitting because she had me loom knit like some hats and scarves. Was it last year or year before? I think it was in 2020. It was in 2020. I loom knitted some hats and scarves for her and her sister. And then before that, she bought like 2 or 3 diamond paintings that I did. And trying to remember what else. I think it was like diamond paintings that I done that she liked. One was a really long one. It was an Indian that she really liked. But yeah, I'm just waiting. She's going to hit me up. She's going to want a shawl any day now. But that's okay because she has my PayPal and I will sell her whatever, you know. I don't think I'm selling that shawl because I made that for myself, but I will make her something if she wants. I got plenty of yarn. I can make her up a shawl. I will make her a cakes and candle shawl if she wants one. I just got to figure out what I would charge to do that. I have no idea how much to charge to do something like that. Pam, what would you charge to do that? If someone asked you to make a shawl like that, a cake, you know that rainbow shawl that I posted. Um, what would you charge somebody if they asked you for one of them? It did take me a while, but I didn't stay on it the whole time because it was 3-weight yarn, so it was kind of time consuming. But I memorized the pattern. I watched that video for about 3 or 4 hours, back and forth until I memorized it. That's how I do tutorials. I did another one, another pattern the same exact way. Let's see. The yarn for that one was about $10. And, oh Lord, I have no idea how many hours I have in it. Several. But I used Caron Skinny Cake on it, and that was about a $10 cake. I didn't use the whole cake though. But I have probably 2 more of those rainbow cakes. I could use another. I mean, I could always use another cake if she absolutely had to have a rainbow one. I do have some more of that. I'd rather not use my rainbow yarn up on another one of those. I was kind of hoping to do a baby blanket or a blanket or something else other than a shawl with that yarn, but since I have about 2,000 yards of it. Right, yeah. I sent my cousin just a granny stitch shawl, and she really loved it. But I showed that one on the channel and posted pictures. Charge for the workmanship plus cost of yarn used. Yeah, that's what I've always been told. You have to decide what you're worth per hour plus the supplies you used. I don't know what to charge for my time. Schemes that you started, yeah. Yarn from there and base on a regular price because you don't know. You could find it on sale. Pocket shawls, so they're for 40. Yeah, 40 sounds fair. I would feel comfortable at 40. At least $10 an hour. Okay, yeah, that sounds fair. I think all in all that would sound fair. If she hits me up, that's what I would say then. And then I reckon I'd get to work on another one. I'd have to dedicate more time to it than I did the other one. The other one I took, what, a month or 2? Because I wasn't dedicated to it. I would work on it and then I'd put it back in the bag. I'd work on it and put it back in the bag. Then eventually I got it done. I want to do that shawl again, but I want to do it in a 4-weight yarn. The 3-weight was a bit fiddly. I think it would be easier to do that pattern, that tutorial in a 4-weight. I think it would go much quicker in a 4-weight. Yeah, I mean, we're not in a really rich area. She lives in a rural area. I live in a rural area currently. I'm about to be living in town. And in the area of town I'm moving to is a little bit more upscale. So if I was selling this in the little neighborhood I'm moving to is really like on the outs. It's in an in-between area, but it's basically known as Broadmoor in Shreveport, and it's called Broadmoor. And so if I was selling this in Broadmoor, I would probably go more like a $60 or $70 price tag, but I'm not. if I sold it to Pam in what is the name of that little town? It starts with an H. I always get it mixed up. I never can remember the name of her little town. But it's just a, you know, like 70 or so miles up the road here. But she always has me mail her the stuff. But if she hits me up, like I have a sneaking suspicion she might, yeah, I think 40 would be appropriate for her because she's a repeat customer, and you know, and really the relationship with her is good, and I wouldn't want to overcharge her because she's a really nice lady, and I would like her to have something nice. But I couldn't sell that one because it has a mistake in it. I wouldn't sell that one because there's a mistake in it. And although if someone that doesn't know the first thing about crochet might not never find that mistake, but a crocheter would find it. But I am going to do it again. Johnny, your water's boiling. But I'm going to do it again in a 4-weight. I might start one tonight. The more I talk about it, the more I want to go do it. I might have to go break into my sweet rolls. Any, mini, miny, mo. Pick a sweet roll. And I still have that Premier Mosaic yarn in the turquoise color. Oh, it's so pretty. That would be so pretty. Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably go get that. I gotta go get that turquoise yarn. I gotta go do something with it. It's just too pretty. Have y'all... JJ! The water's boiling, boo. I might have to go get that and bring it back and show y'all. Have y'all seen that Premier Mosaic yarn with the one that's like it's called Ocean something, Ocean Spray or something like that? It's so pretty. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go grab that and work on it tonight. I think I just need to kind of wind down. I may do it in a granny stitch. I don't know. Something to just kind of break things up in my mind. Just kind of get my mind off everything. Because all I've been thinking about is move, pack this, pack that, do this, scrub this. This is filthy. All this is filthy. This whole place is filthy. It's got to be scrubbed from the top down. Who's going to do all that? That's all I can think about is who's going to do all of this cleaning. Oh no, I'm not going to... The yarn, Jelly, the yarn is called Premier Basics Mosaic. The yarn itself is called Mosaic. Let's see, how can I show this? Hold on, let me see.
Alright, show her in.
Johnny, do me a favor. Go in there in my room, in that big thing where I put some of the yarn, and look in that drawer, the middle drawer, and find the one that's turquoise, and bring it here. Yeah. Yeah. It says Premier on it. Yeah, it's Premier yarn. I'm going to see if Johnny can find it for me. A panel, a hit. Oh. You were in the chat and it popped up in the week before. Yeah, that's it. Perfect. Thank you, baby. I wanted to show them this. See, this is the yarn I'm talking about, y'all. This is, This is Premier Basics Mosaic. And the colorway, ooh, let me see if I can find it. I'm losing the light here. It's called C. I knew it was something to do with C. It's called C. But look at how, I mean, it's got purple in it. It's got green in it. I mean, really. And this yarn is like butter. I worked in it with the pink, those hats that I recently made was done in the bouquet colorway. And oh, that's okay. That's okay. I know some of y'all are crocheting. I know that there are 14 people in here and only just a couple of us talking. So I know that's people crocheting and listening. So that's perfectly fine. What, baby?
Set a timer.
Alexa, set a timer for 12 minutes.
12 minutes. Starting now.
That's how we time the timer for the shells and cheese, y'all. But yes, this is really beautiful. I'll see if I can get it up there. But look at that. I mean, really. That's prime shawl material right there. But yes, and I have 3 of these. And it is, let's see how many yards. There's 216 yards in here. Oh, the lost show. Yeah, you brave. You're brave, Emily. That's beyond my skill level yet. Well, hi, Donna. Welcome in, darling. Sue, I was wondering if you were going to find me on here. I've been on here over an hour now, and I was like, where is she? Where is my sweetheart? Y'all didn't know Sue is my sweetheart. All the way in Iowa, I have a sweetheart, and her name is Sue. I don't even know if she knew she was my sweetheart yet. I showed him that you sent me these hooks. Yep, she sent me these, y'all. But now I'm really sitting here talking about shawl, Sue, and I'm going to go start a new one after this, and I'm going to use this Premier Basics that I bought a while back. Oh, the Hobie Sultan yarn. Yeah, that stuff is beautiful, but man, is it thin. But now that my sweetheart bought me these hooks with these little bitty hooks, I got the hooks to work with that stuff. Should I choose to bend my brain? It is pretty. It's called C. I only bought 3 skeins of this, and I bought 3 skeins of the boutique. The boutique in the pink color, and the pink color is what I made those hats out of. Johnny, hand me one of them hats down there, please. Thank you. See, this is the other color I bought. This is the pink. This is the pink in the boutique. This is that same Premier Basic mosaic yarn. Really, really pretty, and it's like butter to work with. It's so smooth and squish. So wonderful. The only difference is, the only thing I added was that sweet fuzzy yarn I added to the top of the hat to make it kind of fuzzy at the top. I don't know if y'all could see that I added a pink fuzzy yarn to the top to give the hat like this extra fuzziness. So, I tell you what, anybody that, who wants a, whose favorite color in the room is pink? Use a 4. Okay. Whose favorite color in the room is pink? Me? Okay. Oh, okay. I didn't know that was your favorite color. Pink. It smells, I smelled it because I put fabric softener. I put fabric softener on it. And it smells good. It smells like lavender fabric softener and those scent beads, you know. I use those scent beads because I like things to smell so yummy and wonderful. Oh, orange is your favorite. Okay, I got you. All right, Sue. I'm going to put this in the mail to you this week, okay? I'm going to send you this hat.
For what?
It's got the little brim on it, like this. I might have enough to make, I don't know, I might have enough to make a cowl to go with it. I'll check and see. But this will be nice for when it gets cold up there. It gets cold up there in Iowa, I'm sure. And this will keep your sweet head warm this winter. I know you're perfectly capable of making your own self a hat. But yeah. But I'll send you this one. It's got that extra fuzzy part to the top of it. I loom knit. I loom knit. I have round looms. Yep, I loom knit. And crochet. And paint. Yep. The drape you like. Okay. All the way up to a 6.5 with that thin yarn. Wow. You got to have some really good hand. The turquoise, yes, I love turquoise too. That's this is really my favorite color right here, turquoise. Which of course you could tell by half of my stash is turquoise. A bunch of my stash is turquoise. But yeah, I'm gonna start a shawl tonight. It'll either be just the regular granny stitch shawl or it'll be the cakes and candles again. These color, the color Lise, purple and orange. Beachy looking, exactly right. I love beachy. Yep. Beachy, that boho chic look. That's why people asked me about what I was going to decorate the house with. I was like, think anchors and lighthouses and seashells and, you know, oceany look colors, you know. Think that kind of thing. Yep. Yep. Think that kind of stuff. Yep. Nautical stuff, you know. Boat wheels, you know. So Jelly, what is your favorite color? I bet it's red. All purples, all colors, yep. Teals, turquoise, greens, blues, reds. Yeah, red is in my top 5. Most definitely. Blues. Okay, blues. All right. Mine is like turquoise, blue, green, all shades of green. And then like red, burgundy, purple. And of course pink. I still like pink. But it's down, you know, further on the list. As far as colors to wear, I like to wear gray. I like to mix gray with other colors though. Gray is good for my eye color. You know, I have like a grayish blue color eyes. And so it brings out my eyes a little bit. Pinks, lavender, red, at least favorite color is green. At least, okay, I'm going to try to remember that you don't like green. Lavender is my favorite scent. If I had to pick a favorite scent, it would be lavender. It always, and as odd as it is, it reminds me of my grandmother. My grandmother always smelled like lavender. So I always love the smell of lavender. It always makes me feel safe. and loved. Kate, wear yellow. I don't mind yellow as long as it's not like solid yellow. Everything lavender, yeah. 3, number 7. Thinking about seeing if I trade with someone next when I get my disability check. I want 4 weight yards. You have 3 Hobie Azalea numbers. What weight of yarn is that, Cindy? Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with some yellow, but not like solid yellow. Like I have some yellow yarn, but not like I'm probably here soon to be breaking I think it's a 3. It's very thin. What are you looking to trade for it? Anything very specific? I might have something to trade. I love a yarn swap. As long as it's an even swap. Right, exactly. She has our interest when it comes to those cakes. 4 weight yarns. Well, that I have in spades. You might have to get more specific. If if all else fails, I'll have those cakes in my background of my new little YouTube corner in my room. Right, right. I'd almost trade my last 2 Momenti. Almost. Oh, there you go, Johnny. Oh, and I don't have the remote over here.
That's alright, I'll stop on its own.
You collected enough yarn till next summer. All right. Variety of colors, a bit enough one to make. Okay. I'm sure I could do that.
Alexa, stop. It was worth a try.
I'm trying to think of what. I'll have to consult my stash. Oh, of course.
Alexa, dismiss. There you go.
Every time I go to type, either someone's typing or I'm missing the keyboard. I'm gonna put my where's the dot? Is that the dot? Yep. Okay. Cindy, send me an email And I will consult the stash and see what I can find for you. Okay, Donna, thanks for coming in. Feel better, honey. Let's see, what was that? Go back up here and find that favorite color again. I know we were all talking about favorite colors. Bear with me, y'all. I'm looking for something. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I have plenty to, yeah. You'll have your pick, Cindy, which one of us to trade with, that's for sure. Oh goodness, 2 dogs to get their bath. Oh boy, lucky you. I hope they're not big monsters like mine. I'll have to look that up, Hobie Azalea yarns. And you can just call me Amanda like everybody. Maybe I should put it on I don't know, that this is not StreamYard, so it doesn't give you an option to put your name on the screen. This is just, I've discovered this is a lot easier than StreamYard, even though I can't just send a link and invite anybody. But I did discover that I can highlight someone's name and make them I can right click and make people a moderator. So at least I can do that. So when I get ready to make moderators, if I get too big to be able to handle my own chat, I can always do that. Oh, the sport weight. Oh, okay, 874 yards, and then I think she said she had three of them. Yeah, 3 of them. Yeah. I'm sure she doesn't want to send them to three different people. But she wanted enough of a 4-weight for a project, so I'm quite certain that between the, I'm sure we could figure it out. On my channel page, but I don't post. Okay. Let's see here. No, hold on. Let's see here. I'll subscribe so that I can go back and look. Yeah, there we go. That way I can go back and look later. Yep, that way, yep. Anyone, yeah. I'll email you after I consult the stash. I don't see an email. Nope, I don't see an email. I don't see an email anywhere. Oh, Johnny, you hear Johnny? He's in there. He's in the kitchen cooking. Johnny, this is Tracy that sent you the card for your game.
Oh, well, thank you.
He was just talking about that today, that they offer a free game with that subscription, and he's been evaluating this month's game to see if he wanted to download it or not. He evaluates them by watching YouTube videos on the game. He's making barbecue pork steak done in the oven and shells and cheese. Something simple. Yep, he's a happy guy. We got all his hair cut off today. Oh yeah. He's gotten a lot more confident in the kitchen for sure. He's a pretty good cook. He can make shells and cheese. He makes instant mashed potatoes. He makes baked chicken. He can make breaded, you know, like you use breadcrumbs to bread chicken. He can make chicken in the oven like that. He makes tacos. I know it. I'm too far away. We're having tacos tomorrow night, boo. Mama likes tacos. We could eat on them tacos for 2 or 3 days. That's one of my favorite things is tacos. I don't hardly ever get tired of tacos, though. I think I was a Mexican in another life. Yep. And in the other life, I was eating sushi. Because I love that stuff, too. Yeah, I bet. You probably know all about the authentic stuff, huh? And pasta. Oh, man, yeah.
We love pasta.
I just like food. I'm a big girl. I just love food. Sushi, Chinese food. We went to a place called Sumo's Buffet. They had Chinese food. Mashed taters, sweet corn, salad, rolls, cherry pie. Oh my gosh, cherry pie? Oh, now you're talking. I ain't got no business eating it, but I sure would eat it if I could. It would not like my belly, but my belly would like it for a hot second. Jim nachos for supper. Ooh wee. Nachos, yum. Mm-hmm. I do love some nachos.
Good.
I did put some Doritos in my ramen noodle soup last night. If that means anything. I had one of those big cups of ramen, you know, and I ate all the noodles out, and I still had all this broth, and I just put two little tiny things of Doritos in there, and then I swished them around until they were soft, and I ate the Doritos. And that was my supper. It worked out. I was satisfied, and my stomach didn't go to bits. Oh, I don't know how much battery life this thing has. It won't show me. Hot wings earlier. Oh, yes, I love hot wings. Oh, you know what's good with hot ones? You know how to make, like, deep fry them with nothing on them but a little bit of salt, and then take you some barbecue sauce with some of that Texas Pete in there, and put about this much of barbecue sauce with some Texas Pete in the bottom of a pot, and then throw your fried chicken wings in there, and then put a lid on the pot and shake all that hot barbecue sauce and hot sauce all over those wings until they're all good and covered, and then put them in your bowl or pan or whatever, and then eat them right away. Perfect hot wings. Perfect. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. This is a fat girl's conversation right here. Yep, that's the way to do it right there. Deep fry them first, and then boil you up some barbecue sauce and Texas Pete. Throw them freshly fried wings, chicken wings and that stuff, shake them up and coat them real good, and then throw them on your pan. Serve them just like that. Perfect. Good and hot and warm and ready to go. I may not get to cooking too much lately, but I know how to throw down in the kitchen. I can make it happen. Ranch. I hate blue cheese. I hate the even smell of that stuff. Oh, I know it. I love spicy too. That's what they made acid reducers for. I just took one before I got on here. I don't like blue cheese. I don't like anything that had to mold before you could eat it. No. I'll eat afterwards.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Yeah, if it had to be moldy before I could eat it, I don't want it. Yeah, no blue cheese. Nope. Give me the fresh ranch. Thank you very much. But I love Italian food and Chinese food and Japanese food. Mexican food. Well, I used to do a lot of baking, but I haven't for a long time. Hey, Carrie, welcome in. Oh, goodness. No blue cheese. You keep your blue cheese, darling. No. You know what's funny is Johnny just went in his room with a plate full of food, and the dog stayed in here with me. But the minute that I have a plate of food in my hand, they cannot stop staring at me. But I'm the only one that they will beg. Isn't that funny? That's hilarious. Oh, a cheesecake. Oh, Lord have mercy. You're really hurting my feelings right now, Emily. I love me some cheesecake. Especially if you put some strawberries or cherries on top of it. Whew, goodness gracious. Cheesecake. Oh. Yeah, cheesecake don't last long here either. Especially if it's got cherries on top of it. Like that Sara Lee cherry cheesecake that they make in the freezer section of the store. Ooh. I could eat that whole thing by myself. It is a shame, but I can. My favorite dessert of all times is a coconut cream pie. Ooh. To make an Oreo cheesecake next time. Ooh. Hi, Lisa. Oh. Australia in the house. Oh, okay. Oh, goodness. I can hot dogs out the freezer. They know it's hot dogs. No, my dogs are like, they love cheese puffs and pizza crust and stuff like that. Squirrel cheese. Oh my goodness gracious. Make homemade cheesecake, yeah. Make mini cheesecakes. Oh yes. Well, not everybody. It ain't for everybody. My oldest son likes plain cheesecake. Nothing on it. Just plain New York style cheesecake. Not me. Put me some fruit on it. Ooh. Oh, yeah. That sounds good, Cindy. Some Southern U.S. cheesecake. Yeah. You see what you? I went straight to the kitchen and got me some chocolate muffins. Well, reordered us a chocolate chip cookie thing from Pizza Hut. What was it? Sunday night. Me and Johnny did. Reordered us one pizza to split, and then reordered us a chocolate chip cookie. Will came home and there wasn't no pizza, and he's like, "What happened to the pizza?" And I'm like, "Reordered one pizza and resplit it." Sorry, you went to your friend's house to have fun. Double chocolate muffins too. Oh my goodness. Now my belly's growling. What did I get? Oh, I got some peaches at the store. That's what I got for my sweet. I got some fresh peaches. Walmart chocolate muffins. Yum, yum. Yeah. Coconut cream. Marie Callender's coconut cream pie. That's my favorite. Even though I'm never patient enough to let it thaw out. I always end up eating it half frozen. Oh, you get them at Costco. We don't. All right. We love you too, Carrie. Thanks for coming in and chatting with us. Well, thank y'all for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. And I'm glad Miss Little Australia Knits came in and see me. So adorable. So adorable. See, remembering things about people, it's important. Like I hadn't personally chatted with Lisa since we did that panel live thing on Cynthia's channel. The night that I made 500. But I remembered she was from Australia and that she knits and that she's awfully cute. And my pasta, my mother used to say she didn't understand how I only weighed 95 pounds. Anytime. Well, that's because you're constantly doing things, Cindy. You never steal. And you say you have a house full of kids, too. Kids, dogs, you never steal. That's how come. You need the pasta. You need the protein to keep going. Now, woke up at 7, just in time. Ah, Big Brother. I never got into that show. Did he bring me the remote? No, he left it over there. The only reality show I ever really watched was The Bachelor and The Bachelorette. And I haven't watched either of those in a year or two. I forget which one was the last one I watched. That's how long it's been. Oh, they're all grown now, and you just have your dogs. Well, there you go. What kind of dogs do you have that they need baths at night? Oh, goodness, it's almost 9 o'clock. I bet my battery's getting. An Aussie. Oh, you got an Aussie Big Brother and couldn't get into that. Yeah, I can't. A Chiweenie and a Whippet Weenie. Oh, good little mixed breed dogs. Little mixed breed dogs are the best ones. They get the best out of both different breeds. I found her, but her email's not in there. There's not an email there. Chiweenies are really cute. Our neighbor down there with them and their stinking fireworks the other night made me feel like an old lady. They have a little. They said it was a Chiweenie, but it don't look like like it's part Chihuahua anything. It looks strictly like it's a Dachshund. It looks like it's mixed with something, but it don't look like it's mixed with Chihuahua. It looks just like a larger Dachshund dog. But it's a pretty good sized little dog. But it's a barker, that's for sure. You can't walk past there or ride past there for that matter without it going off. My dogs just look at you and say, yeah, okay, bye. Unless you're messing with their mama or one of their, somebody else in the household, they ain't got nothing for you. They're not barkers. Unless you knock on our door and they don't recognize you, they're not barking at you. My dogs just not barkers. Oh, they're not yappy? All right. Them the best kind of little dogs that ain't yappy. You got them trained good then. I had a lady that I was friends with that I used to work with that don't live too far from here. And we get along real well. But she got a house full of yappy dogs. And they make no effort to control those dogs. Zero. None. And they don't get them, and they're not getting them neutered or nothing. They got like 2 or 3 male dogs all living under the same roof that ain't none of them neutered. And they expect them to get along. And I'm like, that's not going to happen. You need to get somebody neutered. You need to get all of them neutered. Then none of them going to get along as long as they got all them hormones going on. Male dogs do not get along under the same roof if they're not neutered. Somebody is they're going to just give each other hell. And not to mention they're going to urinate everywhere. That's just how that's just their nature. They have to mark. When you get them neutered, within a week or two, completely different dog. I know what I speak. I have been through this myself. I wanted to say something about that to some people before, that I witnessed. And I was like, you know what? It's not my house. They're not my dogs. It's not my place to say. My dog is 6 pounds and looks more like a Chihuahua. Well, that happens. I mean, sometimes mixed breed dogs could take the characteristics of either one or the other that they're mixed with. Earlier, hopefully, over the next couple of weeks. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I miss? Yeah, the next couple of weeks. We're hoping the next couple of weeks, Lisa. I'm sorry, I missed it. I'm getting hungry. I'm smelling food right now. Johnny cooked barbecue pork steak in the oven and shells and cheese, and I'm smelling it right now, and my belly is grumbling. I'm gonna have to wrap it up in a minute so that I can go eat. I'm just, ooh. I know, I'm sorry. No sense in me sitting here hungry by myself. Y'all might as well be hungry too. Oh, Gizmo's in your thumbnail. Okay.
Gizmo, that's adorable.
I know lots of people name their dog Gizmo. Yeah, I'll go over it again. We went to the house today and a lot of progress had been made. From Saturday when we went, I had to go sideways into the house because there was so much of his collection of hoarders type stuff in the yard. And so he had really done a lot of work since last Saturday, and cleared a bunch of that stuff. And then also since Saturday, he had installed a brand new ceiling fan in the living room, a brand new light fixture in what's going to be the dining room, a new ceiling fan in my bedroom, and light fixtures in both of the boys' rooms. And he cleared some other stuff out, but mainly what he done name him Harley, but one look at that face and those ears and said, nope, you're a gizmo. It happens. Sometimes they name themselves. You ought to see a picture of Sue's little doggy with those big old Finnick Fox ears. I probably would have named him Little Foxy. He's so cute with those big old Finnick Fox ears. If you ever seen a Finnick Fox, they have big old, beautiful big old ears. And it's so cute. They're different from a regular red fox because their ears are really big and they really take up most of their head. They have these big old beautiful ears. And so that's when I saw a picture of her dog, is this first thing reminded me of was a Finnick Fox. So I'd have had to call him Foxy. That's the first thing I thought of. Now, Theodore, my pit bull, he was already named Theodore at the animal shelter. And that was my grandfather's name. And my dearest, my earliest memory is being 4 years old and dancing around my grandfather's wheelchair after it had a stroke. And I was his greatest joy. My mother tells me, and my grandmother told me, and my uncle has told me that I was the apple of his eye and his greatest joy, and he loved me so much. And so when I got to that animal shelter, Angela, okay. I'm not sure what that, that's a weird name. So when we went to adopt Theodore, and I've probably told this story before, but the first little animal that they gave us, because my landlord had okayed me to get a small dog, and the first little animal they brought me was a little shaky and very scared little dog. I'm sure it was like a poodle or Shih Tzu mix, but it was very small, and it was just a little mixed breed dog, and it couldn't have weighed no more than 10 pounds. It was pretty small, and it was just so scared of us. We couldn't call it over. I went to go pet it, and it shrunk away from me, and Denisha, changed it, okay. And so I told him, I said, I don't think this is going to work out with this little fella here. And so we stood there in front of the little pens, and Theo was just like, constantly, trying to get to us. And my it's Mexican food. Okay. Interesting. And enchilada, Sorry, I've always said the word and never even looked to see how it was spelled. My bad. Here it's spelled with an E, so we spell it with an E here. We don't spell it with an A. That's probably what threw me off. But no, but he was just so amped to get to us, and so Will said, let's visit with this one. And so they brought Theo back to the room, and he was glued to us from the minute we got back there. He was all over us, all lovey-dovey and sweet, and he wasn't like real jumpy on us. He was just very loving and sweet, and oh, well, that's okay. But so, I mean, it was kind of love at first pet. And so we didn't waste any time. We spent about 30 or 40 minutes loving on him and feeding him biscuits. And we told him, we said, this is the guy. This is the one we had to have. And his name was Theodore. And I said, I guess that's my grandfather sending me this dog, because I can't change his name. My grandfather's name was Theodore Roosevelt Cobb, C-O-B-B. and everybody called him TR. So, well, hey, Cindy. Boy, you got some time, and I was finna wrap this up so I could go eat the dinner Johnny just made me. I'll sit a little bit longer just for you, though, pups. Yeah, Cindy and I have been buds since the beginning. That's okay. I've been doing these spur of the moment live things. It's one of those things, if you can't get me on the phone, if you can't get a response out of my text message, yeah. Oh, I'll text you next time. It was a spur of the moment thing. I was just like, you know what? Let me just go live and talk about the house and talk about this and that. Yeah, she's a real deal too. What you see is what you get. That's really her. You text me too, and I was already live. I can't, once I'm live on this way, when I use the live part this way, it doesn't let me just flip up and go text and then get back to the live. It blocks me from doing everything else on my phone. Yeah, let me make sure I'm subscribed to your channel too. I may already, nope, I wasn't. But let me make sure I am. There we go. Ah, man, you are beautiful. Pam, you are really beautiful. Wow. Why didn't I know this? Such a beautiful girl. Wow. Oh, wow, your internet went down. Man, I just peeped your page, and wow, you are a really pretty lady. You are welcome. I know what I'm going to do later. I got to go read. I got to go study up. I had to figure out how to do all that. Well, hi there, Samantha. Welcome in. I might have to eat my dinner and talk to y'all at the same time if it keep going this way. Although I did go 3.5 hours the other night. I couldn't hardly walk when I got up, but I was okay. I was all right once I got up and moved around. It is 9:06 p.m. That's all right. I can wait a little longer. I'm drinking water, and water usually helps you not be too hungry. I forgot to put my sticker that I found yesterday on my van. I hadn't figured out where I'm going to put it yet, but it's going on the van. It's just a decal. Luke, I am your father. Well, hi. Hi, BFF. I hope you're feeling okay. I love you. Okay, return to your phone call, Sue. I'll text you in a little while. Ella's husband. What did I miss? Oh. Oh, wow. Yeah, go cool off, darling. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go eat. Everybody's telling me bye, so okay, y'all. I can take a hint. I'm gonna go eat, and I'll do another one of these maybe tomorrow night. No warning. Just look out for me. Oh, Daryl Vader. Wife elevator. Oh, okay. Oh, listen at you. Somebody got jokes. I see you got jokes. I see it. I see it. Oh, okay. Give me your jacket. What jacket? Who is this person? Well, good morning from the Philippines. Hello. Darth Vader. Oh, yeah. Daryl better than Darth. Oh, okay. I know, it was funny the way she said it. Daryl Vader and elevator. It just the way she said it was just really funny. It's just the way she said it. It's just made it kind of funny. I was like, oh, she got jokes. I see she got jokes. It's like, here's my brother Daryl. Here's my other brother Daryl. I had to pull that from the Wayback Machine, y'all. That's from the Newhart Show. I think that's the name of that show. It was funny, really funny. Yeah. Y'all hear me do that. I'll make movie references or old TV show references. Well, y'all do that. She's 11 years old today. Wow, that's amazing. What's the dude in the jacket? Okay. Oh, I'm in Louisiana, USA. Antura. Wow. Yeah, those type birds do live a long time if they're taken care of. Oh, you think so? Who else thinks troll? Thumbs up if y'all think troll, and we'll kick him out. The crochet moms speak. That movie, Gladiator. It's the thumbs up or the thumbs down. All right, Cindy. Take care, darling. Talk to you later. Wow. All right, everybody. Well, I'm gonna bug out and go eat my dinner that's waiting on me. I love you all. Thank you for coming. I'll do this again probably in the next day or two, depending on how much I get done. Yep. It was a wonderful meeting you, Pam. Definitely been fun. I really enjoyed it. Sorry for the latecomers that didn't get to stick around too long. We'll do this again soon. Just if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe and hit your all notifications so that you don't miss it when I do this again. I've been doing this a lot lately, so if you don't want to miss out on the fun, just hit subscribe, and we'll be doing this a lot. Since this move and everybody wants to know, I keep you updated. Love you all. Take care. Have a great night. Bye, everybody.